Papa! Hey guys, it's Sydney. It's my Flock and Squawk. Thanks for joining, and today we are doing a pizza party. Not just any pizza party, but a Stranger Things food party. So basically, I've seen it only at Walmart so far, but however the branding may be, there is Stranger Things themed food. So obviously, like, there's collaborative, an existing food brand. Like, for example, I've seen Eggo. Eggo has themed waffle packaging. It has collectible cards in some of the boxes. But there's also now food that's sort of like, it doesn't have that company label. It doesn't have like DiGiorno listed on it. It says that it is Surfer Boy Pizza. So all of the box is just literally Surfer Boy Stranger Things pizza. So I have 3 flavors. My local Walmart that I got these from had a total of 4. I skipped out on the cheese flavor. I figure these other flavors were more interesting to get, and I'm making 3 pizzas for 2 people, myself and Connor. So here we have a pineapple jalapeno pizza. It says nothing about ham from what I am seeing. But basically, this is the front. The back has image of the pizza. It gives a little description and, you know, bake time. I'm going to start $4.75 or $4.25. $4.25. So let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say necessarily. This is distributed by Palmero Villa, Milwaukee, and so Pullman, a company out of Milwaukee. It basically just says enjoy your pizza from Stranger Things, from the new season of Stranger Things. So it's apparently hand-tossed style, pineapple and jalapeno only, from what it looks like. And then we have pepperoni, tomato, onion, and green peppers, which is the Surfer Special. And then we have Supreme Pizza, sausage, pepperoni, green peppers, red onion, mushroom, and black olives. They all have similar packaging on the back, imagery of the pizza, and then it has where you can punch out on the back of all of these the glasses. Oh yeah, here is the actual company logo. So yeah, I'm not sure that I have seen this specific pizza brand before, but what I do like is that they even have where you can send in via mail. Normally it's just a call website. But yeah, so this one has the Demogorgon on the back. This one has Eddie. And our chill surfer boy himself. So yeah, it looks like each of these about 20-minute bake time, 20-minute or more bake time. So I'm gonna get these started, and then when Connor's here, he is going to bring the second Stranger Things food item. So, not only did our Walmart have the Stranger Things Surfer Boy Pizza, they also had the Stranger Things ice cream. So I believe we have 4 of the ice creams to try. So yeah, it's going to be a true, good old-fashioned pizza party in this place. And yeah, we are going to try these out. So I will show you taking these out of the boxes, putting them in the oven when they come out, when Connor gets here, and we can try these out. So in one moment. So first pizza's in. We're gonna give 20 minutes for my Surfer Boy pizza, and Connor should be over in about 30-ish. So yeah, we are going to be baking off these pizzas. First one that I threw in is the pineapple jalapeno. So Connor and I both love spice, but yeah, I will see you either when Connor gets here or when the pizza's about ready to come out. So first pizza is halfway through the cooking. Here's what it looks like. Just starting to melt and things get all toasty in there. So halfway check-in. 13 minutes left, about halfway. So see you when it comes out. Also, just a little quick mini note for our night. We are not going to be watching Stranger Things. Instead, Connor has not seen the iconic cult classic by today's standards movie that stars Winona Ryder and Christian Slater, 1989's Heathers. So I'm going to show him the movie itself first, and then I might make him watch the musical. The musical, I feel like, is best watched second, so you can kind of just enjoy the music instead of paying attention to plot for the most part. Because it's the same exact plot, there's no major change, there's no deviation, and sometimes it's just nice to go into a musical for the music and not really care so much about following plot. There are a lot of musicals where it's like you kind of have to follow the plot. This one's just a movie from the 80s made into a musical, just like the Beetlejuice one, which I haven't seen and I really would like to. But yeah, that is our plan. Winona Ryder, I love her. She was iconic in the 80s, 90s, and she's iconic today. So I can't wait to show Connor this iconic movie starring her. So the pizza just beeped, so I'm going to take it out. I'm kinda just going to use a spatula and stuff to help get it out and then slide it onto the cutting board. So I will turn you, cutting board. Huzzah! One pizza done per instructions, and another to go. Another 2 to go. But first off, let's just admire this pizza. Obviously, could get more center stuff, but that bottom, beautiful. The edge, gorgeous. So I'm going to make the executive decision to slice these pizzas, and then I will put them in a cookie sheet in the warm oven so they can stay warm while I wait for Connor. And then I can reuse this cutting board by having it on a cookie sheet. I'm gonna do smallish slices. So like I said, just transferred the pizza onto a cookie sheet so that way I can hopefully put this in the oven after the pizza's done cooking, so that way it can heat up a little bit more since it's been sitting, and keep warm while we are doing stuff. So still waiting on Connor to get here, but all is good in the neighborhood. Second pizza is in still, but it should be coming out semi-soon, so yeah. Number 2 is out of the oven. It's looking pretty good. Like I said, that one's cut up, and look, Connor's here.
Happy Halloween!
And also, my big boy. It's his birthday, and he's 17.
It's an old kitty.
Yeah.
Little wise man.
Mm-hmm. He's still doing great. And hopefully he lives up to our cat Kitty, who lived to be about 21.
Yeah.
Meow. Yeah, my sweet, sweet boy. But, yep. Kind of celebrating his birthday. Connor's repping the Garfield, which is another orange cat.
Yep.
And Aslan was... The only reason he was not named Garfield is thanks to my mom intervening. And luckily for her, we were really into Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe at the time because the movie, we had recently seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only reason he's named Aslan.
And not Garfield.
And not Garfield. Because my first response was like, maybe Garfield. You know, as an 8-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't... Hard to think of orange cat names without thinking of Garfield.
True.
Especially when you're a kid.
Or the fact that it's Halloween, Pumpkin
Yeah.
comes along.
Well, we call him Plumpkin.
Plumpkin.
Because he's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's thinned out a little bit, but my soft boy. But yeah, Connor brought the ice cream, which we will reveal later. But first, we're gonna finish cooking these pizzas, and we will see you at the table.
Yes.
And I already told them that I'm going to introduce you to cult, classic, amazing movie starring the iconic woman herself in Stranger Things, Winona Ryder. It also has Christian Slater.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about Heathers?
Like literally nothing.
Which is perfect. That is the best way to go into this movie. The less you know, the better. And I was telling them that I want to show you the movie before you get the opportunity to see the musical.
Mm-hmm.
Not that the musical is hard to follow, but it's enhanced when you already know, and so you can just sit back and enjoy the songs because they're really catchy.
Yeah.
Like,
Makes sense.
they're just super catchy, and you will have them stuck in your head. And yeah, there's literally a song about like 7-Eleven, which you will understand when we watch this movie.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but the musical and the movie are basically identical. There's just slightly different emphasis, like on the gas station, 7-Eleven being like since there's a song about it, obviously like there's a little bit more enhanced nuance put to it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that'll be coming up. So pizza, ice cream, and I guess your thoughts on Heathers.
Yeah.
Which I first watched in college. I love it, so I hope you like it too.
Alrighty.
For now, that's all. There's also the button on the front.
I see that, but I'm on the back. Oh yeah, she's got the General Grievous vibe going on.
Okay, so it just beeped, so that means this pizza should be about ready to come out of the oven. The tray of pizza, the cookie sheet of pizza, I put in on the lower rack, so it should have warmed up a bit a few minutes before it was supposed to beep, so I think I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna switch hands.
If you need assistance, let me know.
This looks really good.
Perfect.
Okay, so just sort of slid it on there. I'm gonna turn off the oven.
Cookie sheet full of pizza.
Here's our cookie sheet, so this pizza should have warmed up a bit, and the pizza stone I'm just gonna leave in for now. Ha!
Oh, it's the pizza cutter.
If this is the pizza cutter, then what am I?
The wielder of the pizza cutter.
New item acquired! How do you wield your weapon?
With 2 hands.
Is that why you have calluses?
Yes.
Okay. So, how about we cut up this pizza, get it on our plates, and then we'll take the boxes and stuff, head over to the table.
Sounds good.
All right, so we are over by the table. We have the boxes up front. We have our hot za.
Ooh.
Try before you deny.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one do you want to start with?
This Surfer Special, right?
Surfer Special, let's see. Green peppers?
Yeah, I think there's some in there, because that's definitely the Supreme.
Yeah, because that has olives, so...
Yeah.
This is Surfer Special. Which, again, is pepperoni, tomato, onion, and green pepper.
I figure this one looks the most...
Standard.
Yeah.
Also, the only thing that I minorly did is slightly rearrange pepperoni on the Surfer Special and the Supreme, because the pepperoni seemed to have slightly adjusted in transport.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's the only thing that I have done to these pizzas other than bake them.
Yeah, sounds good. All right.
Chin chin! I was transported a little bit into a pizza place. I don't know which pizza place at this moment, but...
So, right away, one thing that I like about this, a lot of times frozen pizzas, they have a tap water taste to them.
Tap water?
Yeah, like in the sauce or something. Like you go to buy the cheese and it's like whatever was frozen. You know how when...
Oh, like the condensation?
Yeah, like when the ice that was in an industrial freezer or whatever, it gets a kind of that Freon taste. That'll get into the sauce or something. And this doesn't have that, so...
Yeah, well, when I was unwrapping them, so they're in the box and then they're in, like, thin plastic wrap. It wasn't very icy, no, like, real big condensation. It was, like, none of that. So clearly, like, packaged well or transported well on, like, that regard.
I also think the crust is squishy. Like a good squishy.
The very bottom is a little bit kind of cracker-like. But it's not because it's super thin. Like, it's still a little bit bready.
You can see it's actually squishy, and it doesn't just flatten. It squishes back up. As so far as frozen pizzas go,
It's pretty good. There is something very familiar about it to me, which I can't place. There is a quality of, like, this reminds me of a pizza that I've had at a pizza place before.
Trying to think of it has a bit of the butteriness like Chuck E. Cheese.
These were right near the case, like in the same case. Had to move it to get to the pineapple jalapeno. It had a Chuck E. Cheese branded pizza.
Right next to it?
Chuck E. Cheese frozen pizza. So I'd be curious to see if it's by the same producer of these. Because it might be the same...
That would be a...
like, family of...
What a cool background. I guess...
So it's that brand. I had a hard time saying it.
Palermo Via.
Which is from Milwaukee.
Which I would have not expected a name like that to come from
No,
Milwaukee.
and like it ripped off when I pulled the tab, but they just had like a little circle emblem.
I think one thing I just so let's admire the boxes for a second.
I showed them off before you got, but yes, they're really cool.
I love that. It looks legit. I'm assuming you did the backsides too. Yeah, because that's cool. They're different. So let's see. Oh, yep, that one's got a Demogorgon. So, haha. Very cool. And then they come with some Surfer Boy shades.
Yeah, I just took a bite. Mostly crust here at the end. It's actually quite good.
I wanted to save it to dip in ranch. It tastes like I was surprised right there. It tastes like what are those breadsticks that are? They're not the Olive Garden breadsticks. Well, they taste like Olive Garden breadsticks when you reheated them like a day later.
Like they've got that extra crustiness.
Yeah, when they if you reheat them in a toaster oven or in an air fryer, they get a little bit hard, a little bit dry. That's kind of what that did. I think
But it's real nice flavor.
Yeah. All right. I'm assuming this is going to be my favorite. Do we want to go that next, or we want to go Supreme?
Sure. So the thing about this one, which is the pineapple and jalapeno, doesn't have any Canadian bacon.
Oh yeah.
So it's just pineapple and jalapeno.
It's technically vegetarian. Yeah. No,
You might need to check the label.
I was gonna say not vegan. Obviously, there's cheese, but
yeah. So I did not adjust any of the toppings on this.
And
it's very heavy with toppings.
This is like the feature of the show.
Mm-hmm. Try before you deny.
Full disclosure, Hawaiian pizza with jalapeno is my favorite pizza. And I mean, even though this doesn't have the ham on it, it's good.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's obviously the same crust. Obviously the same crust, same cheese. I feel like the sauce might be a hint sweeter. Or it could be just the pineapple.
Sapo.
It could just be the pineapple on it. But it has like a hint more sweetness.
Yeah, I get that too. I think it might be the pineapple, but at the same time, there is a little bit of almost a McDonald's bun effect, like when there's on their regular cheeseburgers, how they have that sweetness to the bread. Kind of have that going on.
Yeah, not spicy at all on my slice, at least.
Yeah, no spice, but very good. I was gonna ask you when to take her out.
Okay, brief intermission, but now we have jalapeno ranch.
Yes.
So, do you want to leave this
after we have
after?
the last
Okay, so this is the Supreme
Do a
pizza.
palate cleanser.
Yeah, we both have Coca-Cola.
So,
And just a reminder, this is sausage, pepperoni, green peppers, red onion, mushrooms, and black olives. Chin chin.
dink. Ooh.
Haha. I like that the pepperoni got a little crunchy.
I'll say that pepperoni is really good.
Overall, like this one's pretty good. Like there's a little sweetness from the red onion that I was picking up on.
The sausage has like a really good saltiness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so like what you said, you get that hint of the green onion. I think the Supreme's the winner. Which is funny, because I'm usually not the biggest on Supreme pizza.
I feel like Supreme is a perfect like party pleaser pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only thing that I'm searching for in their sausage is it's like doesn't have like Italian sausage normally has like a more fennelly hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the only thing I'm not really picking up on from eating it so far.
This tastes more almost like a breakfast sausage on there. Because it doesn't have that fennelly. But this, I really like this. I kind of like, this is a really good, like as far as frozen pizzas go, this is better than some pizza places locally.
Yeah. It's not nearly
this.
as greasy as our local pizza place.
Yeah.
And I love, like I mentioned, the pepperoni is crispy. It's not just like soggy, oily in the cheese.
Mm-hmm. And so the thing about the crust here too, it's not, so a lot of times the frozen pizzas, they get either really like soggy crust or really dry crust. That's one thing about DiGiorno typically has a drier crust, and I'm not a big fan of it. This has like a neat, fluffy, like doughy bread inside, but then it's like a cracker on the outside.
Yeah, it has like this perfect balance of crunchy but soft.
Mm-hmm.
And on the back of the box, it actually says crispy on the outside, airy on the inside. I wouldn't necessarily agree with airy,
Wouldn't call
but
it airy.
spongy.
Yeah, doughy was the word I was using, but not stodgy. Yeah, spongy is good. Yeah, I'm actually just really surprised because it's a brand, partnership pizza, and I was expecting it to kind of be more of a gimmick, but it's like...
Especially for... It's not just a branded product, but they aren't putting their name. It's not like DiGiorno. That is Stranger Things themed. It literally is Surfer Boy. Like, that's what they're going under.
And you know what's crazy about this? So, yes, it does say Netflix. Little tiny words here, and probably on the back, maybe? Yeah, right here, Netflix. Just tiny writing. Excuse me. That blows me away, actually, a little bit, because Netflix is notorious for just slapping their label on everything. Like, The Sandman. They did a Netflix series. Now, whenever you buy volumes of The Sandman, it just says, with Netflix! Like, go watch it on Netflix now. And it's, like, right on the cover, and it interrupts the art. And it's just like, man, you couldn't make that a sticker?
Yeah.
It doesn't say Netflix on the front. It's just actually Surfer Boy Pizza.
Yeah, and because it was near, like, the Chuck E. Cheese branded pizza and stuff, I would be interested to take a look and see if it's the same Palermo.
Yeah, and I guess they'd be seeing that right now if it is the truth.
So, because if that's the, like, company that it's going through, and they're all, sort of out of the same factory, but, like, different styles pizza, and then the different packaging, that would be really interesting to kind of, like, have an insight on. But I dipped mine in this jalapeno ranch.
I'm going to join you in that.
Nice little dink. So I think we are going to take a break, and then we will be back when it's time to show off all that ice cream. See you in a little bit.
Bye! Movie time.
We get movie with a dog squeaking her toy.
Yeah. Let's just have it.
So we have decided it is ice cream time. We are like 40 minutes into the movie, so it is the first funeral, which, if you haven't seen the movie, it came out in '89. So,
yeah.
But what do you think so far?
So far, definitely enjoying it. It has, like we were mentioning, I mentioned to you, it has a very dreamscape flow of consciousness going on to it, where like the way that the cuts happen, it really does have that like dream feel to it. If you were to watch this before bed or like fall asleep to it, I feel like it would almost blend into your dream.
Yeah, because when you watch the movie, it's predominantly from Veronica's perspective, which is Winona Ryder. But also it interweaves like what is happening with her stream of consciousness, and it has that overall like slightly fuzzy, not quite VHS 80s feel, because it's obviously an editing choice and not because we are not watching it on VHS.
Yeah.
But it has a little bit of that quality of everything's just slightly fuzzy or off color.
Yeah, and there's also, I forget which lens it's specifically, but it has like where it's a wide angle telephoto, where it's like you get real in there and it distorts, like it gives like a blown out roundness to like faces, but then like the background shrinks. So you get like a whole lot of that going on to where like when people are talking, it's like you are in their face.
Yeah.
So far it's one of those things where it's like, ooh, okay.
So let's have some ice cream.
Tiny spoons.
Yes. So if you watched my Christmas videos from last year, you might recognize I've got these tiny little spoons that Mom got. She was looking for jam spoons.
Yeah.
Because, so the jam Bon Mamet has an advent calendar, and I've gotten it a couple years, and they have very tiny jars in that. Well, in the American advent calendar, they do not include a jam spoon. In the European version of it, one of the days is a jam spoon, specifically the right size for the tiny jars. And I saw that and I was like, I need a jam spoon. And Mom held on to that thought and got me little tiny spoons. They're not like the Bon Mamet, because those are kind of pricey and like you have to order it off their website, whatnot. But she got me tiny jam spoons.
20 jams.
Yeah, I use them for most things, especially dessert. So let's get some ice cream.
Perfect for ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh! That was like all-time. No grundle. Grundle grog.
Okay. We have 4 ice creams. I believe there's like 5 actual flavors.
Yeah,
we just picked out ones we thought would be good.
we ended up. It turns out we both like the thought of the upside down ones. So this one is the Void.
Yep, which the Void is black cherry vanilla or black vanilla ice cream with strawberry ribbon and vanilla cookie pieces. Then this is Mint Flame, which is mint with chocolate chunks and rainbow confetti.
Then you got Pineapple Upside Down,
which is pineapple ice cream with salted caramel and pound cake chunks.
and then the one that's not the upside down spooky type stuff. That's actual.
Just
is that
plain Scoops Ahoy.
Yeah, cinnamon bun bites,
Yeah.
which is cinnamon ice cream, a cinnamon cream cheese swirl, and a cinnamon roll dough.
Yeah, which they all sound super good. But I don't know, at this moment I really love mint chip, but I'm really kind of feeling this pineapple idea.
Then yeah, that one looks good. The one that caught my eye, just I think because of the strawberry sauce, the Void, to me, I was like, I want to try the Void.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
how do we want to do this? Do we want to like try the ones we're least excited for first? Like cinnamon bun might be the one I'm least excited for. Not that I think it's bad, it's just not the flavor that I'm most.
I will say I have a thought in my head that this might end up being like the one to enjoy more often because it's like a less complex flavor. So it might be good to start at the beginning.
But I also feel like it could easily just be like so meh. Because cinnamon on cinnamon with cream cheese.
Cinnamon, yeah.
Oh, this is Ahoy!
Ahoy there, matey. Now, full disclosure, kind of had this one melt a little bit. So it's not going to be as delicious as the other ones. But it still looks ice creamy in the middle there.
It doesn't smell like anything trying to get a whiff.
Wow, there's
the
like
top.
zero smell. Yeah.
It doesn't even smell like cinnamon at this point.
You can see there's a little bit of the icing going on the sides, but it still looks like ice cream in the middle. So let's go for it first.
Oh, it's definitely got a little bit of that iciness from.
Yeah. So there'll be a little bit of a oops-a-doodle on that one, but I'm sure it'll still be good.
I'm gonna withhold comment. Deadass tastes like Cinnabon.
It does. I was gonna say it also tastes like Scooby Snacks.
Mm-hmm. The biscuit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the like Teddy Graham style snack.
Which is perfect because Scoops Ahoy is an ice cream shop in a mall.
Yeah.
And Cinnabon, I feel like, is predominantly mall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen a standalone one.
Those cinnamon bites are really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great texture. I'm gonna put this down because that is definitely to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that ice cream texture. And then the cinnamon bites are that like dense squish.
They almost have like underbaked dough.
Mm-hmm. Very cookie dough ice cream-esque in terms of like.
Yeah, but it has a very it almost has like a stretchy compared to a lot of times cookie dough and ice cream. It's more dense. Mm-hmm. Almost has like a marzipan going on, whereas that definitely had that, like you said, Cinnabon, like that stretchy gooiness. That was good.
Yeah. Do we want to go with?
I think mint flair is a good idea because we both
Flair.
love mint chip. So
I feel like this is very safe, and it's basically just mint chocolate ice cream with rainbow confetti.
Now, one thing I'm interested in, so this one will be more normal, but the Void, given that it's black, I think it'll make you poop during funny colors. That one almost has...
This looks just like a Loft House, the frosted sugar cookie.
Oh yeah, it does. The mother's cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't smell anything with these
It
really.
smells
There was
minty.
a little bit of like a
the ode slightly to toothpaste, but we both love mint.
Yeah. Yeah, mint chip.
This is definitely a softer one because it didn't thaw.
Yeah, this is I believe what we were supposed to get. So. So texture, much better. And I think that comes from because I didn't melt it. But that's a real good texture. Who makes this? Like, there's got to be like a known Golden West Food Group, Vernon, California.
So we should, like, Google.
I wonder if it's Altadena. Because they're down in Southern California there.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Dryers. But it is really good. The sprinkles add a slightly different texture, and there's not as many chocolate pieces as you would expect with a normal mint chocolate.
Yeah, and there you go. There's like an actual little...
Ooh, that's like a full nugget.
Yeah. The chocolate is a good texture.
Yeah. And
very snappy.
I could get behind pink mint chip.
Yeah. This is pleasant.
Hard to go wrong with green, though.
Yeah. It's very pleasant. I like the color. It definitely looks like the mom's cookies.
It does. Super good.
Yeah, I like that.
So far, for me, mint would go ahead of Cinnabon, but that's just because I am a fan of mint generally. Yeah,
mint chip is arguably my favorite ice cream, just in general. So.
Okay. So.
Which next? This seems like the most unique, so we maybe save that for last.
The pineapple upside down.
Yeah, the void sounds like it's going to be
black vanilla with strawberry ribbon and cream cookies.
Yeah. It's very black.
Ooh, it's like green black. Whereas like the undertone leans a touch green.
So I'm curious as to what they use to make it black. Might be artificial colors, but it could be. Let's see. Artificial black color.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good old red 40, blue 1, and yellow 5. So illegal in Canada.
It's a funny way to put it.
Yeah.
Okay, I can barely see the ribbon.
I'm a little...
It's very dark.
It's very fluffy, this one.
It is kind of a fluffier,
No smell.
not so compact.
Dink.
Is it going to turn you colors?
Probably.
I didn't get any cookie.
I taste the red 40 in that one. Like a lot. Like that imitation frosting.
It does have a little frostingness, but I think it's too much fake vanilla flavor.
Yeah, there's that there too. Let me go another bite just to...
I'm not getting any cookie pieces.
Me neither. I had a little tiny one, but... Yeah, I really just taste the red 40.
The texture's nice though, because it is a little on the softer.
I do like the texture.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a single like cookie piece.
Is that one right there? No, I don't know. The texture is really delightful. And if you can get past the... Oh yeah, itchy. Oh man.
Yeah.
It'll dye your tongue. Yeah. That's,
your poops be funny.
Yeah, this is. I'm pretty sure this is gonna make black poops. Nope, there was a bite. I think that one's right there.
I'm gonna excavate.
Oh, the texture is really good, but it's almost like the really like homemade Oreo ice cream, like when you break up Oreos and.
Yeah, I really feel like it needs more cookie pieces, and the strawberry flavor does not come through on the ribbon so far.
Yeah.
I feel like...
That was a good strawberry. There's a little bit of strawberry vein right there I just took off of. Maybe you can try that. Definitely,
yeah.
It needs more of that.
It needs more of the strawberry swirl. It needs more of the cookie pieces. The hard thing with the cookie pieces is that it doesn't really add as much texture when it's...
Of these three, I'd say that's last so far.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to any of them. But that definitely is like the least spectacular.
I wouldn't buy this one again. If someone had it and they were like, "What?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure. I like the texture, maybe a little bit." the tongue dyeing is fun.
Yeah, and it's just if you're gonna do like an added element like cookie pieces, I want the texture to be there.
I also, for me, the big thing was going to be that strawberry sauce.
Yeah, I thought you would be able to see it.
Because they show it like bleeding out in the picture, but there wasn't very much of it.
Yeah, at least in ours, it wasn't visible. So, pineapple upside down, which I'm excited for because it sounds like it's only lacking the cherry portion of an upside down cake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Looks
Dang, dude.
That's got the sauce.
Now this definitely has the sauce.
Ooh,
And it's a little more sorbet.
Yeah, this is definitely icier.
But that's pineapple-y.
That's really
Gusta.
good. That's really good.
This one, yeah, it's so good.
Wow.
Obviously the texture isn't as nice as the others.
It's caramel, right? Yeah, caramel swirl. All right. That caramel's nicely soft.
It truly is pineapple upside down cake ice cream. Which is awesome. And perfect for a upside down world theme. This might be my favorite.
This knocks it out. This is my favorite too.
This is like a special flavor too. It's not something that everyone has. Because mint chocolate, pretty much every ice cream company has one.
This has a little bit of that dulce de leche flavor to it going on, mixed with the pineapple.
Well, haven't you had an upside down cake?
Yeah. So. It's been a while though, I will admit that, so.
I was thinking about it not too long ago. I'm just like, that sounds nice.
Making one.
I haven't made one myself, but just like the pineapple and the caramel-y and the fake cherry.
This is a dangerous ice cream. You could eat that whole little nightmare.
I mean, it's not the worst per container. That's a meal for some people.
If you cut down on what you're eating the rest of the day, not bad.
Special occasion.
Oh yeah, look, the caramel keeps going. It wasn't just on top. There's veins going all through it.
It's so good. Where are the cakey pieces?
I know. Where's the cake? It says pound cake chunks.
Oh, that looks like a chunk. Maybe. Right here.
Oh, yep, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna get a little of the caramel. The caramel has the blessing of being soft. The caramel is not frozen.
And it was right in the freezer. So it's not like it melted or anything.
That's great.
It's that nice type of caramel.
The cake doesn't add too much in way of texture, which is kind of a criticism, because I do like texture, but it adds that nice, not so artificial vanilla-ness.
Oh, that's good.
That is really good. I think we have a clear winner.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'd say, for me, it's the pineapple, the mint, the cinnamon, and then the void.
I fully agree. Because that mint, I could eat that mint all day.
But the mint we could get from basically
Anywhere.
anyone.
It's just mint chip. We both like it. The Cinnabon bites, I'm going to take a bite of that because I want that cinnamon gooey chunk again. And
I think I've seen a cinnamon ice cream before, but pineapple upside down, I don't think I have. So this really is a special feeling.
Those chewy chunks are so good in this. That's really unique.
It has the best of texture in terms of the added chunk.
Yum.
So, yeah, this has been the Stranger Things food.
Yeah, been good.
Very solid. I would be excited or be interested to try the foods that are more of a collaboration as opposed to a branding, like the Eggos. Like, see, we only would need to try, like, one to be like, how is it different in terms of, like, the packaging.
And I wonder, too, if it is just the packaging, like, on an offshoot as far as, like, a brand thing was Magic the Gathering with Hot Pockets right now.
Yeah, I think
like,
it probably is.
They literally just slap the characters on the boxes. Nothing.
Well, the Eggo one, at least with Stranger Things, is at least including, like, collect these 4 collectible cards.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Which is funny that they didn't do that with Magic. Literally a card game. They could have thrown, like, some special cards in there. They didn't.
Yeah, but
Yeah, no.
thank you for watching, and let us know down below what you would like to see more of, what you thought of these. Have you tried them? Have you seen them? Do you agree? What should we do next? And thank you so much for watching.
Yep, thanks for joining.
Yeah. Bye. Flock and squawk again with us sometime. Woo!